Episode 9, Nightlight.
Psst! Vern! Hey, Vern! Are you awake? Come on, it's dark out. It's time to go outside and check out the nightlife. Grab your shoes and let's tippy-toe out here so that we don't wake anyone. That's pretty neat. Some people don't like to go outside at night because they're uncomfortable in the dark. Others are too tired. That's too bad, because there's a lot of neat things that happen in nature at night. We thought it'd be great to give everyone a chance to experience the neatness of nightness. Besides just me and Vern knowing it, being out at night means there's not a lot of light. Many nocturnal animals have special ways of moving around in the dark and finding what they're looking for. Some have large eyes in order to see in low light. Others make their own light. Look, Vern! There's twinkling stars near the ground. What look like stars floating above the ground are actually lightning bugs or fireflies. These amazing insects aren't really flies or bugs. They're a type of beetle. What's amazing is these nighttime neaties can produce their own light. Fireflies create their own bioluminescent light through chemical reactions that occur in their body. They turn it on and off at will by regulating when air enters the light organs found near their tail. It works somewhat like a candle in a glass jar. When it's open, air enters and the firefly glows. But when it's closed, the air can't get in and the light goes out. Fireflies flash on and off in a pattern. Each species has its own pattern. When they breed, males flash to attract the female. The faster and more intense he flashes, the more likely he is to attract a mate. If she's interested, she'll flash back at him. If not, she won't. The process only takes a few weeks, and then the adults die. 3 to 4 weeks later, the eggs hatch, and the larvae crawl down into the soil and spend the rest of their year as grubs. The following summer, they'll come out, and they'll light up the summer evening fields. Fireflies aren't the only insects that are out at night. Moths are another neat nocturnal insect. They can't make their own light, but they sure are attracted to it. Here's a neat experiment you can try at home. Find a place as far away from street lights as possible and hang up a light-colored sheet between 2 trees or on a clothesline. Shine a light on the sheet and wait to see what shows up. I mean, what kind of moths, Vern? This may require some waiting, so check back every once in a while, every 15 minutes or so. Sometimes, maybe you'll find something, and other times, you won't. Did you find a moth, Vern? Let's see it. This nocturnal moth is called a distinct quaking moth. They're found in deciduous forests with trees like ash, birch, maple, and oak. Another moth is the gray spring moth. These are found in fruit orchards, as well as woodlands with fruit trees growing nearby. Here's an unusual one we found. It's called Doubleday's Balia moth. Its caterpillars prefer to feed on alder trees, which were close to the area that we set up the night we found this. Sometimes we find a Lepidopteran jackfruit. Come here. I found a Luna moth. A Luna moth. This green-winged giant only spends several days as an adult. It dies shortly after it breeds. because it has no mouth parts. Male moths locate a mate by using its feathery antenna to smell her scent over a large distance. He may travel several miles, locating the female by smell alone. They sure have great sniffers. Can you smell something that far away?
I don't smell anything.
There's another animal that comes out at night that doesn't need a lot of light, and that's a bat. Different type of bat, Vern. Think Halloween. These big brown bats are roosting in a large bat house constructed by people. They rest in here during the day. But once the light fades, they'll come out in the evening to search for flying insects to eat, including moths, beetles, and flies. All without any light to find their food and to avoid flying into things. How neat is that? Now it's your turn to discover the neatness of nighttime. Take someone along and see what you can find. Maybe you'll find what we found. Or maybe you'll find something different. Wow! Who knew being out in the dark could be so much fun? Good night, fireflies.
Good night, moths.
Night, bats.
Good night, Ernie.
Good night, Fern.